Hello, my name is Rick Kruger, also known as Honda Rick, and I am super excited today because I've got my hands on the all-new 2019 Honda Passport EXL all-wheel drive. Now, there's 4 trim levels on the new Passport. There's a Sport model, there's an EXL, which this one is, then you got a Touring and a Touring Elite. The Sport EXL and the Touring can come with 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive, and the Elite only comes in the all-wheel drive. So today, please give me a big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And also hit the subscribe button down below. That would be great. So in the meantime, let's go over a couple details on the inside and outside of the all-new 2019 Honda Passport. And if you have any questions, please leave your comments below. I'd be more than glad to get back with you. So come with me and let's go take a look. Wow, what an hour difference makes here in Indiana. I went in to eat lunch and then I came back out to finish the video, and it is already snowing for a while, pretty heavily. But here in the front, we've got the aggressive grille that Honda has on the Pilot. I like the design of it. You got the projection headlights, LED headlights around the side. And then down below here, there's some really nice super bright LED headlights next to the front turn signals as well. Get a good look around the side of the Passport here. Like I mentioned before, it's wrapped in 20-inch alloy wheels. They are 245 50s, 20-inch. I do want to point out underneath the hood, here is a 3.5 liter V6, 280 horsepower with 262 foot-pounds of torque, matted up to a variable cylinder management system for better fuel economy. It also has the active control engine mount system for a smoother idle, and also the active noise cancellation so that the interior cabin is quieter than most. It is a direct injection system with a immobilizer, a 9-speed CF transmission from Germany, shift-by-wire technology, idle stop system, intelligent traction management system, remote engine start, which is nice, hill start assist. The front wheels have a McPherson strut front suspension, and in the back you've got a multi-link rear suspension. Also, you have front and rear stabilizer bars, and the electric power assist rack and pinion steering is a little bit quicker than what is on the Pilot. So with no further ado, the key's inside, but when you're leaving the car, there's a little black button here. You can push that to lock the vehicle when you leave, and then inside the door handle, there's a back side. When you touch that, when the car's locked coming into it, it unlocks the vehicle as long as the key is 32 inches from the door handle. So, nice look of the passenger door, which has the auto windows, door locks here, cup holders here in the door, a 4-way power seat. And the seats are very, very comfortable here in the Passport. Coming to the back side, you've got these really nice sunshades. For the nice sunny days so the kiddos don't get blinded by the sunlight, which is nice, and go retract back in there really nice. Again, 2 more cup holders here, 2 more cup holders back there, 2 more cup holders here, and 4 more cup holders in the front. There's actually 11 cup holders, Honda says, in this vehicle, which is crazy. Down underneath here, there's 2 USBs, 2.5 amps, so that the kids watching their iPads can charge them really easily. There is a ton of leg space in the back of this, which is great. This lever here will drop down the seat, and so then you can have access to the back. These are the cloth mats that are standard on every single Honda, which is, again, great. That Honda gives them standard and not make you pay extra for the cloth mats. I love how Honda redid the back end to make it look different from the Pilot. Again, you've got the black carrying out through the side all the way to the back, and to make it look a little bit more aggressive, you got the dual exhaust pipes instead of the exhaust being hidden underneath. Again, this one is the all-wheel drive. There's a button underneath here. You can tap the button, and then the tailgate would come up. You've got your didn't see it there, but you got your lens for your backup camera. With the back seats up here, you've got 42, a little bit over 42 total cubic feet of cargo space. And like I mentioned, on that side, you can put the lever to put down the back seat. But what I think is really neat is that they incorporated these little buttons here so that you can push the button right here and have the back seats flop down. Very easy. So now with those seats down, you've got over 76 total cubic feet of storage space. So just a ton of cubic storage space in the back of this, which is huge. You can put a couple mountain bikes back here, go off-roading and trailing. There's another power outlet. So if you have a cooler that has a plug-in, which is nice. There's also extra storage down underneath the bin here, next to the little bins on both sides, and another little cubic bin here as well. The spare tire is a 17-inch spare tire on the vehicle. So, with that being said, by the way, you get an extra 2.5 cubic feet of storage space underneath. But with that spare tire, you will need to turn off the traction control system so that the one wheel isn't spinning faster than the other opposite wheel and causing the traction control system havoc. So if you want to close, there's a little button right up here. You just simply push that and it will come right down. Right there's the backup camera that I mentioned before. Again, a nice look around the Passport here. I really like the look of it with the shortened end on the back end and the aggressive grille and front bumper on the front. It really looks great. Again, notice that the H bottom always follows the stem on every single Honda. Again, the stem and the Honda upright. So again, I have the key inside. So coming inside here, you have an 8-way power seat on the driver. You got your windows for the back, one touch down, one touch up on both front windows. Door locks here. Memory seat for driver 1, driver 2. And then here's a button on the door, if you can see that, to pop open the tailgate from inside, and then your cap less fuel to open up to get to the gas. Your hood releases underneath there. And on this side, you've got your forward collision mitigation button to turn that on and off, and to also activate or deactivate the lane departure mitigation. This is the traction control system that you would need to push and hold to turn off the traction control if you put a spare tire on. Your side view mirrors are here, left and right. Toggle the circle which way you need to do that as well. So getting inside, out of the snow. So again, the key does have remote start. So hit the lock button here, hit the unlock button or the remote start button there. The unlock's in the middle. Push that and hold it for 3 seconds, and then the vehicle will start. But since we're inside, we're going to put our foot on the brake, hit the engine start button right here, and the Passport will come alive for us I do have low fuel in the car, so you've got to hit the enter button right here to make that warning go away, and that's what the little orange light down there is. So, again, sitting in the driver's seat here, on the left side of the steering wheel, you have your Bluetooth buttons here to answer an incoming call, hang up or ignore an incoming call, and then this button here will activate Siri or OK Google for your voice commands with your smartphones, because it does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay part of the vehicle. On the dash here, you got your engine temperature on the left, fuel economy on the right, or fuel gauge. Fuel economy is in the center right here. You can also hit the home button right here, which will take you to different screens that you can toggle through. You can show and hide different apps. There's a trip computer you can look at. This all-wheel drive torque will tell you what torque is going to what wheel. So, for example, if I put it into drive here real quick, it'll tell me what power is going to what wheels. And then when you put it in reverse, and the way you do that is by simply pushing the back button here. That does reverse, neutral, drive, and sport. And you got paddle shifters underneath here to shift. But we're going to just keep it in drive. I'm going to put it in reverse right now. So when I go in reverse, that turns on the backup camera. And I have like a wide view, so which really widens it out. And then you can make it more of a straight back view here. And when you turn the steering wheel, it'll tell you the arc that you're backing up into as well, which is kind of nice. So when you're trying to maneuver around, you can make sure that you're not backing up into something by the arc that you're going into. Also, there is a straight down view. So if you're backing up to a wall or a curb or something like that, you can see specifically how far you are, because the solid line here is 3 feet from the very edge of your bumper. There's also cross traffic monitoring. So if I were at the end of my driveway here, I can take a look to see if somebody's there, but if there's somebody coming from the other side that I didn't see, it will have arrows come out this way and beep at me, telling me that, hey, you've got somebody coming towards you that you did not see. So once again, I'm going to put it in drive right here. There is also down here a normal mode and snow mode, so you can push that and change the so like right now I'd be in snow mode. So when I go back up the driveway, it's giving me a lot more torque to the rear wheels, because A, it knows that I'm in a slippery condition because I put it in snow mode by pushing that button down here on the dash. You can also have a mud and sand mode as well. So once again, if I go to snow mode, just to show this one more time, and then put the vehicle in drive, and it even tells me up there that I'm in snow mode. So if I accelerate here, you can see that the vehicle is giving more torque to the rear wheels because of the condition that I told the vehicle that I was in, being in snow. So I'll go back to normal for right now and put it into park, which is nice and bright up there so you can tell what you're in at all times. So these lights down here indicate that I've got the front lights on because of it being a little darker outside, and then my fog lights down below are on, and then that's again my fuel economy, or fuel light, low fuel light. Here on the radio, you've got different icons to scroll through, and there's an arrow there. So for example, like if I wanted, there's shortcuts here for phone, FM, CarPlay, that's what I had. But say that I wanted my trip odometer to be up here as a shortcut. This middle button right here will always tell you what is currently playing, for example. But if I go back and hit the home button here, and I wanted my trip odometer to be a shortcut up there to access, I could simply slide it right up there, and then there becomes a shortcut. So then hit done when you're done moving icons around. So then I can quickly access the trip odometer, FM, or again the trip odometer, or Apple CarPlay if I have my phone plugged in, which I don't because I'm videotaping, obviously. And then you've got your home button up here. There's a settings button here, and this is where you'll go to check out your phone connections, Wi-Fi, because you can connect the vehicle to your house Wi-Fi for updates, because Honda will send updates to the car over Wi-Fi, and you can do automatic updates, which is also nice. There's a app available for your smartphones called Cabin Control. So go to the Market Store for Android phones, or go to the Apple Store and look for what is called Cabin Control from Honda, and download the app, and then the people in the back can actually do different things as far as changing the temperature in the third row and a few other things as well. Down below the radio, you have your automatic climate control. If it's on sync right here, the driver controls everything, or you can put it on rear settings and then change the temperature for the rear, and the passenger, hit that again, and then the passenger can also change his or hers heat or air on their side. So once again, if I hit sync, I control the whole vehicle myself, and then you've got the front defroster and rear defroster right here, along with heated side view mirrors when you put on the rear defroster right here. So that works really well. You've got heated seats. I'm going to turn that off. Heated seats, high, medium, and low. And then you've got another power outlet, another 2.5 amp USB port. That is where you need to plug in for your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Inside the big bin in here is where there's a third, actually fourth, because there's two USBs in the back, but there's another USB port back underneath there next to the power outlet, and it is extremely roomy down inside here. Cup holders galore. Honda says there's 11 total cup holders in this vehicle. Down on the automatic rear dimming mirror, you've got home link to plug in and program 3 different garage door openers, which is nice. Full power sunroof. You're just gonna have to trust me on that one. I don't want to get it too wet in here, but you can open and close that with one touch of a button. And these seats, once again, are extremely comfortable and roomy. And a look from the front to the back. Again, the back storage space is extremely roomy, and you can see it is nice and flat there as well. So once again, just a quick pan through the front of the vehicle here. And everything's laid out nicely also on the right side with your cruise control. This main button here, you always want to see the green lights up there on. Right up there, that's your ACC for adaptive cruise control, and LKAS for lane keeping assist system. And then here, you have your lane keeping assist. So when you hit that, there'll be some lines that come up indicating that the lane keeping assist is on, which is separate from the lane departure mitigation. So that will go off and give you a warning if you're getting off to the edge of the road. The lane keeping assist helps keep you just in the middle of the road as you're gingerly driving for less road fatigue. When those bars are solid, that means that the camera up behind the rearview mirror up here, that black box, is locked in on the lines of the road and will help keep you balanced within. On the right side of the cruise control, this is where you can change your adaptive cruise control, and you can change the depth of how close you want the car to be in front of you by tapping that and changing the depth. Hopefully you can see that. Also, if you want to go to regular cruise control, you can press and simply hold that, and it will flip from regular cruise mode, like you've always had, to the adaptive cruise control, and back and forth. So once again, you got your side view mirrors here on this side, memory seat for driver 1, driver 2, and the way you do that, you just simply hit set, and then the corresponding number for the key that you have, because the back of the keys, if you can see this, are numbered driver 1, driver 2. So very, very simple. So here is a quick look of the inside. Oh yeah, your maintenance, you can check out your tire pressure also. So as you can see, I've got 2 tires on the right side that are a little bit lower than the left side. So I need to get that changed. And then settings, units, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. So you can flip through this and change. So if you want to do FM, you can then use the left and right of the steering wheel knobs to change your radio stations to what you have. And then there's also the volume button, the plus and minus right there. So you don't need to be messing with the radio at all. You can do everything with your thumb as you're driving. So turn the volume back down there. So that is very useful and easy. And then going up and down on the switch, it will change to what is available for you to listen to. So if you have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto plugged in, or if you have a subscription to Source, you can access those simply by going up and down as well. So I'll pick FM there. So very simple. A Honda way. Very simple. So again, I'll go outside here and show you the headlights really quick. So once again, you've got the LED daytime running lights around the side there. The projection headlights there, and then on the inside is your bright lights. And then you do have LED fog lights down below, and then a turn signal indicators up here on the side, and also down there along with the edge of the mirror as well. So sorry, the lights got snow covered right now, so you can't see them very well. But yeah, I think the Passport looks really great. Please comment down below and let me know what you think. So once again, my name is Rick Kruger, also known as Honda Rick. I greatly appreciate you watching this video. Please comment down below and let me know what questions you have on the all-new Honda Passport, and I'll be glad to get back in touch with you and answer all your questions. So again, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button down in the corner. Greatly appreciate it, and give me a big thumbs up for this video. So, as I always say, drive safe and let me know what questions you have. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching. This is Rick Kruger, also known as Honda Rick from Don Ayers Honda in Fort Wayne, Indiana.